More people than ever are redefining what a happy, meaningful life can look like. And for many, that includes fully embracing being single. In her book, Single at Heart, Dr. DePaulo, celebrates the strength, purpose, and joy of those who truly thrive on their own. So she joins me this morning to take us into the pages of her book and share how you can embrace singleness and thrive. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks so much for inviting me.
So glad to have you. So tell me, what does it mean to be single at heart? How do you define it?
People who are single at heart are living their best lives by being single, their most fulfilling, meaningful, and psychologically rich lives. I'm 72 and I'm single at heart. We who are single at heart are happy and flourishing because we are single, not in spite of it. So the risk to us is not what we would lose if we did not put a romantic partner at the center of our lives, but what we would lose if we did.
That is so, I can just feel the passion and energy just radiating off of you, even through the screen. You can really tell you have so much love in your heart as well. What inspired you to write a book that helps people embrace their singleness and thrive? Why do you want to tackle that?
More and more books for single people these days, but they are almost all about how to find your romantic partner or how you can somehow manage to be happy until you do. Well, no one was addressing the single people who are already happy, who love their single lives and are not looking for the one. So I wanted to validate those people and let other people know that loving your single life and wanting to stay single is a thing, and it can be a really great thing.
Yes, you did a bit of research before actually writing this book. You found that a lot of single at heart people grew up happier, or they grow happier as they age. What do you think contributes to that?
Yes. Well, if you're single at heart and you're not looking to unsingle yourselves, then you embrace your single life. You invest in it. And as you get older, that pays off. So, for example, single at heart people aren't afraid of the time they have to themselves. They enjoy it, they embrace it. And so they are especially unlikely to be lonely. They are not going to end up the caricature of the isolated and sad and lonely
Hmm.
older single person. And as much as we love our solitude, we also really care about the people in our lives. And you know how people say, oh, you're going to grow old alone, you poor thing. Well, if you tend to your friendships, and value those people rather than say putting a romantic partner on a pedestal and demoting everybody else. Well, then in later life, you have those people.
I like that. It's almost a mindset shift. Let's not think about it
Yes.
as something sad. Let's think about something as happy, right? Okay, we are embracing, we're
Exactly.
taking on the things that we want to take on in our life. And like you said, we can delve into relationships that are not necessarily romantic, but those friendships that matter a ton to us. Tell us, what would you say
Yes.
as far as there's a lot of talk about loneliness, and you just mentioned it, and
Mhm.
solitude. So, what do you think is the difference, though, between solitude and enjoying your time alone versus that loneliness? Because it can be powerful when you're thinking about it or when you're overthinking about
Yes.
it.
Right. So loneliness is the pain of not having the human connections that you crave, whereas solitude is savoring the time that you have to yourself. If you appreciate the time you have to yourself, you might find it relaxing. You might find it a way to recharge. You might think of it as being a time to be creative or productive or spiritual or to think deeply about who you really are and what you want out of your life, or to just enjoy yourself with no one else doing what you want, with no one else around being all judgy.
There you go. We don't need any judginess. Tell us if we want to get our hands on the book and maybe take in some of the tips that you have for us in enjoying our singleness, where can we go?
Oh, you can get it online, of course, and I hope you can find it in every library and every bookstore. And if you can't, tell them to order it.
There we go. Very good. Thanks so much for joining us, Dr. DePaulo. We appreciate it.